In this activity, we will learn about different leadership styles and how to best utilize your strengths and weaknesses as a leadership team. To begin, I will ask you a series of questions. Please keep a record of the letter for each of your answers. There are no right or wrong answers, so please answer as honestly as you can. Which action do you think will best guarantee results from a group? A. Demand immediate compliance with the team's goals. B. Mobilize people towards a vision. C. Create harmony and build emotional bonds between members. D. Forge consensus through participation. E. Set high standards for performance. Or F. Develop and grow people for the future. What is your leadership motto? A. Do what I tell you. B. Come with me. C. People come first. D. The group needs to own the vision. E. Do as I do. Or F. Try this, you can do it. Which best describes your personality? A. Driven, good self-control, always has initiative. B. Self-confident, empathetic, and a catalyst for change. C. Empathetic, good at communicating, resolving conflict, and making friends. D. Good at communicating and group work, a team player, and likes to be fair. E. Highly motivated, high speed, low drag, hard worker, and leads by example. Or F. Self-aware, encouraging, supportive, and empathetic. What is your biggest flaw when leading a group? A. You sometimes overcorrect group members or demean or overly punish them for poor performance. B. You can seem overbearing, arrogant, or pompous, particularly around peers or equals in your group. C. You are often unafraid or unwilling to criticize, punish, or correct people or performance, or you forget to do so. D. You are unwilling to make a decision that makes someone unhappy. E. You are so concerned with the end goal that you end up micromanaging or demeaning your followers and peers. Or F. You try to help everyone, even when they are dead set against you and or the group goals, and end up harming the group as a whole. What kind of situation do you feel like would give you the most success? A. In a crisis that requires a complete turnaround or when dealing with problem people. B. When a new direction or vision is needed. C. When team members lack motivation or there is a negative emotional environment. D. When new input is needed or there is a lack of support from the group members. E. When quick results are needed and group members are already competent and or motivated. Or F. When group members want to see a positive change in themselves or are excited to learn. Break into groups based off the letter you got the most often as your answer. If you have a tie, pick the set of letters where you felt the strongest about your answers. You will be presented with a set of problems that could potentially happen within your band program. You need to find a solution to the problems with your group without your answer being to take the issue to the directors or staff. Pause the video and take time to discuss each of the problem scenarios listed. Be prepared to discuss or present your solution to the leadership team as a whole. Scenario 1. 2 members of the leadership team are dating and have a messy breakup right before band camp. Now they don't want to have anything to do with each other. Scenario 2. One member of your section has a really negative attitude. Even worse, whenever they are at rehearsal, the other members around them start being negative as well. Scenario 3. The season is dragging on and the band as a whole has a really low energy and morale. Scenario 4. A well-respected senior is upset that they did not make drum major. They begin talking bad about the new drum major to other members of the band. Scenario 5. One of the rookies in your section is always positive but really struggles as a performer. You can't tell if they are taking the show seriously or not. At this time, rejoin as one large group and present your solutions to the entire team. We will now discuss the 6 different styles of leadership that were represented in today's activity. The A group were coercive leaders, the B group were authoritative leaders, the C group were affiliative leaders, the D group were democratic leaders, the E group were pace-setting leaders, and the F group were coaching leaders. Coercive leaders are ones who use the my way or the highway style leadership. They often take immediate action without consulting others, and they work extremely well in emergency situations and when there are extreme time limits. This is seen often in the world of drum corps. Authoritative leaders are vision-oriented. They get members to buy into the group's goal or vision, and that increased buy-in leads to increased productivity. Affiliative leaders focus on building relationships. They increase productivity by creating positive energy between their contributing members, and they work best when emotions or personal relationships are an obstacle in the work environment. Democratic leaders take their group members' input into account when they approach problem solving. This helps to create buy-in to the group's goals or actions because they're formed by the group. It can also help create multifaceted views on complex issues that are hard to solve. Pace-setting leaders set goals or standards for work and expect all team members to meet that. Goals are prioritized higher over anything else by pace-setting leaders, and they work well when everyone else in their team is just as committed to the goal as they are. Coaching leaders focus on growing the individuals in their team, even when that is not the most efficient or quickest way to realizing their goal. Their members are prioritized over everything else. This works best when the people in their team want to grow themselves. Investment in the common goal is not enough. This table shows each style's effect on flexibility, responsibility, standards, rewards, clarity, and commitment, the 6 factors that contribute to work environment, as well as their effect on the overall climate. As you can see, coercing and pace-setting leadership have a negative effect when used all the time, but they still excel in certain situations. All of the styles have scenarios that they excel in, and the best leaders are shown to be able to switch between 4 or more styles. Now that we have reached the end of our activity, please discuss the following questions as a group. Did the group solutions align with the usual characteristics of their leadership style? How did each group approach finding a solution to the various scenarios? Was there a right answer to each problem presented? And how can you use this information to approach problem solving during your regular marching season? This activity was based off an article titled Leadership That Gets Results by Daniel Goldman. I would highly recommend giving the article to read if you would like more information on the subject. Thank you.